everybody. Welcome to a new episode of the Dragon's Lair. Sorry. Woke up with allergies this morning, even though it is raining outside. Which is the reason I'm doing it in here, because I wanted to do the May box outside for Witch Casket, but that's not going to happen. Sorry for the rambling. Welcome. If you're new here, thank you for clicking on the video. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, hit the thumbs up, because they all help the channel grow. And if you want, always leave a comment. Okay, now my nose itches. Sorry. Leave a comment, and I will get back to them. Back to your comments. If you're returning, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed the video. Today we're going to be doing the May's Witch Casket, which is Magickal energy. I forgot what it was. And next month's June is Sun and Moon magic, so that'll be interesting. Energy magic and Magickal energy is something that I think everybody does and things, so not sure. I should stop rambling. But for the newcomers, Witch Casket is a monthly subscription box. Witchcraft items. They're great items. I've enjoyed them for this is my third year, and I've loved them every year. I have not been disappointed in any of the boxes. Matter of fact, I went online and went and found a couple previous boxes that I didn't have from like 21 and 20 that I bought off of eBay, and I liked them. So, but other than that, Witch Casket's a mom and daughter small little company based in England. They're, I believe, £32 if you're buying them in England, or £29 if you're buying them in England, £32 in Europe, and £36 in the United States, which comes to $48 to $50 depending on the exchange rate. This box was about $50.47, so which is okay. And they ship out on the 15th of every month. And I just got mine today from the mail. So it doesn't take that long to get to the United States, especially when you're on the other side of the United States. Like I said, I've loved every box. I don't use all the items in the boxes, but I do like them. I put a lot up on a shelf, just the display. And then the rest I will use and will put on the shelf on my altar with all my stuff. You get between 10 to 12 items a month, depending on how big or how expensive the items are. And for every box sold, a tree is planted, and you can check out their website and see how many trees have been planted so far since they've been doing this. And I think they started in 2016 with the subscription box, so which is cool. They're vegan friendly, if that matters to you. They're cruelty free, so no animals or people have been tested with the items. They're biodegradable. The packaging is 100% biodegradable. The box is recyclable, or you can use it for storage. I have done that with a lot of them. What else? The packaging peanuts, when there are packaging peanuts in there, are biodegradable because they're made out of cornstarch, so they'll just dissolve in water. What else? They're also conscious about people, and if you're still in the broom closet, it's wrapped, and nowhere on it does it say witchcraft, witch casket, or anything of that sort. Matter of fact, it's the company's name is called the Matrix. So I'm just looking. They made new international tracking for Royal Mail pack labels. But they're good boxes. It's a great company. I'm not sponsored. I buy each and every box every month, and I'm glad to support them. They're a great little company. If you have a problem, you can email them, and they'll respond as quickly as they can possibly can. If I usually have a problem, I'll email them at night right before I go to bed, and then when I wake up in the morning, I'll have a response back from them. So that's pretty good, especially since where I live in the United States, England's 8 hours time difference, so that's perfect. And a couple of other things. If you subscribe to them, you get a special code to go check out their Emporium, which is their online store, and you can buy other stuff that you want, buy extra stuff. Like 1 month we got sorry for being dirty, but we got a teacup and saucer, and I liked it, and I actually went and bought a couple more. So for my tea set, I thought they looked really good, so I had to buy a couple more. I bought plenty of stuff from their online store because I like it or I don't have it. So you should go check them out. And you also get digital items. You get a extra book of shadow page. You get wallpaper for your computer, for your phone. You get a little thing about what next month is going to be like. Highlights for next month. You get a short little video of like a potion making or something. I downloaded the stuff. I just haven't checked out the video yet for this month. And I think you get like one more. You get like 5 or 6 downloadables, which is cool. So, other than that, there's not much more to say, except, like I said, that they're a good company. They're very conscientious, friendly, supportive of their customers and their fans. I do have to say that the mother, Deb and Ella is the mother and daughter. Deb is actually writing a second book, and if you want, you could check out the website and pre-order the book too, if you want. The first book I did get. I plan on getting the second book. The first book was like a dictionary for witches. It was called the Witchinary. The second book, I think, is like is spells and things. I'm not exactly sure. I read it a couple of days ago and I completely forgot about it. But other than that, yeah, let's get to doing the unboxing and showing you what's in this box. Okay, here's the box. We'll take the plastic or the biodegradable plastic off of it. And then here's that. And I'll put a link down below to their website and to my Instagram so you can see a photo of all the items. Actually, something in the box smells pretty good. So, and then real quick, if you want, there's witchcasket.co.uk, and then their Instagram, their Facebook, and their Twitter or TikTok. Their Twitter, TikTok. So this month is Magical Energy. And I do want to mention that you most of the time, I think there was like 1 or 2 times you didn't get a scroll because you got something else that replaced the scroll. But you always get a spell kit. You get a scroll, you get an enamel pen, and you get an art card that has monthly manifestations on the back. And you get a stone most of the time. I think there's like 1 or 2 times you didn't. So, but the cheat sheet booklet usually got some nice art print work in it, and got a little letter from Deb and Ella in it, telling you about this month's and how they're working on next month's. So we'll put that to the side. Oops, sorry. Sorry, there's plumbers working on plumbing throughout the townhouse complex. So, and they just got here, so they're just starting to make noise. So, we got this month's art card, which is really cool looking. I don't know, I think you hold it this way. I think that's how you look at it. So let's look in the booklet and see what it's called. And that buzzing is them walking past my security camera in my backyard. So that's going to go off every few seconds. Called the Mystical Magic Art Print. This bewitching art print was designed exclusively for you by our in-house designer, Faye. Use the reverse of this stunning art print to work on your monthly manifestations and then frame it or add it to your grimoire or book of shadows. So that's cool. And I always frame them. I have them hanging up all over the house. I have some in my kitchen, some in my living room, a couple by my desk. A lot in my hallway, a couple in the bathroom. So I like this. And I don't use the monthly manifestation card on the back because I have a book that I bought from them to keep my manifestations in. So I got the art card. Next we have the monthly scroll. And this month is just magical energy. We got grounding and centering. All energy is magic. Sorry about that. I have no idea what happened. My camera just quit on me. So I had to reboot it. So we got this month's scroll, which is magical energy, which is grounding and centering, and it says all energy is magical. So when you're watching this video, if you see the scroll done twice, that's the reason why. The camera gave out, which is odd. I may just need a new camera, which I actually think I do because this doesn't like adjusting anymore. And I don't have a room dedicated to doing the unboxings or doing my videos, because it's more of a cluster packed boxes and stuff. So Dragon's Lair actually is not a room much anymore. It's more like a storage area. So I don't have a way to set up a couple of tripods and a gaffing system to have a camera hanging. So, but we'll start with this item, or next item is a magical wooden wand stand. So that's cool. A beautifully designed and crafted stand to hold up to 3 magical wands Okay, that is really cool. And I like the box. They go all out on their boxes every month too. So okay, this is cool. Let's see, you can hold 1, 2, 3. You can hold 3 wands. Wow. Okay. Let's not push it to get it. There we go. So there's that. You can hold 3 wands. That is really cool. I have a place to put wands that aren't part of my Harry Potter collection or Wizarding World collection. Because I actually do have a few wands that I used to use that just sit. So there's that. That's cool. Next we have this month's incense. You don't get an incense in every box, but you do every so often. So magical energy incense. Light the incense and affirm magical energy rise in me as I will it, so mote it be. And this is an energizing blend of osmosis and cedar. Well, that's okay. That's what I smelled, the cedar. So that's cool. And even though I have asthma, I actually still use incense. For some strange reason, incense that they do doesn't bother my asthma. So next we have this, which looks like a cloth, and it is. It's a meditation grounding mat. Oh, that's kind of cool. A focal point for your meditation and grounding. Use this beautiful mat as a place of peace and tranquility, a place to come to stand or sit in when you need to ground yourself or meditate. We created this mat as a symbolic safe space for you to relax and tune into the universe. Okay, I don't think I'll be able to show you what the full mat looks like, but that's actually a good size. So there's the mat. It's got stars, moons, the celestial system. It's got waves, leaves. So okay, that is really cool. I like that. I don't have a mat, so I will actually use this. Okay, next we have this month's stone, which is a peach and aventrine. Sorry. Venturine, that's it. There we go. That's actually pretty cool. I don't think I have one. I don't have a peach one, I know that. And I like that they come in their own little bags. I like the bags. The stone bags. I keep them in their bags when I'm storing them. Next we have this month's spell kit, which is a magical energy charm bag. And this consists of allspice berries, nettles, fluorite chips, and a violet pouch. So you always get everything that you need to perform these, and that's cool. So there's the allspice, the nettles, the violet pouch, and there's the fluorite chips. So that's cool. And it's a magical energy charm bag. So let's read what it is. Oh, and they also do art prints on the back of their cards too. So an enchanting charm to raise your vibrations and enhance your magical energies. So there you go. And then this month's enamel pen is crystal vibrations. So those, yeah, okay, I can see crystals right there. Crystal vibrations enamel pen. And then there's the art print on the back. And I love these enamel pens. I collect them because depending on what I'm doing or something, like on my flat cap, I have my Triquatra, the Celtic Nations pen, and a dragon drinking tea, which I need to go visit the tea store, but it's from Friday's Teas in Seattle. So, but I love enamel pens. I actually have a couple of boxes of them from the subscription boxes or places I've collected them from. So, and then we have, looks like 2 more items. So, I think this month was 10 items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, 10 items. So that's pretty cool, but they were high-priced items. I think they said that this box was at least 100 pounds worth of stuff. So this one, we have a glass rainwater bowl. Collect rainwater to use in cleansing baths, to use for potions, to cleanse and anoint altar tools and candles, etc. And of course, to represent the element of water on your altar. Okay, that is really nice. I love the rain clouds. And then it even says witch casket on it. Rain clouds, and then the rain. That is cool. This box is really cool. And then last we have the Magickal wand. Yes. Okay. Use this exclusive guava wood wand to channel and direct energy and cast protection circles. This archetypal magical tool is inscribed with magical sigils, which symbolize power and protection. So we get a magic wand. Cool. We haven't gotten one in a long time. And the last one we got, I use for my druid practices. So, okay, that's kind of cool. Let's show off and you got the sigils. So that's kind of cool. And you can just sit it right there on top of the wand box or the wand holder. Okay, that is really cool. I like this, but well, I like every box. I can't really say bad things about the boxes. It's cool, especially if you're a beginner, like some people, like some of my subscribers are. They're beginners, so a lot of this stuff is perfect for beginners. Let's see. I have to say the magic wand and the wand holder is my favorite item. Next, and the glass bowl. So those are my 3 favorite items. And my honorable mention would have to be the rug, because I always like the enamel pen. The stone is always perfect. The spell bags, even if I don't use all the spell ritual kits, I do keep them, and I will eventually use them. I do actually do the charm bags. And the scrolls are great. What I do is I make a photocopy of it, and then stick it in my book of shadows. So, but that's this month's witch casket. Great items. Like I said, if you want to subscribe to even just doing one box, you can do that. It's perfect because you can just do one box, and then you get a code to go check out the Emporium and then check out and buy other stuff, which I actually need to do. I just need to wait till I get more funds at the moment, because there is a bunch of more things in the Emporium that I want to get. So other than that, I hope you guys have a good day. Enjoy, and see you all later.